Hello everybody, McFluffyStuff here. I know I haven't been around for a while, and I might be gone again for a little while, but hopefully soon here we'll have more MTG Arena deck techs coming out, maybe have some more footage of our gameplay coming out. We'll get back to the Borderlands 1 and 2 uploads. Um, we've just been really busy getting the stream off the ground, or trying to, working on some YouTube content. I don't know too if we're going to split this video up into separate videos or leave it as one long one. Two things I want to do here. One, we're going to do a 25 booster pack opening. I really haven't seen much of Core Set 2020 yet, so I'm very interested to see what is all in here. And then we're also going to discuss some of the good, the bad, the ugly for the newest July 2nd, 2019 update for Arena. As you can see on our main screen here, there is a couple things that are changed, mostly the reward mastery orb blibbity blop down there. But I want to say, if you appreciate the content, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and for people who are interested in supporting the channel, we now have Patreon tiers starting as low as $1 a month. The $1 a month enters you into the raffle to potentially win a free signed basic land card by your boy McFluffyStuff. So with the shameless plugging out of the way, I want to discuss some of the good, the bad, the ugly about the newest update for Magic Arena. First, as you can see here, there is this reward of a Mastery Orb. Clearly, there's a lock on it as well, and you need 1000 XP to unlock it. Well, let's go to our Mastery reward here. We are currently level 4, as you can see. We did kind of cheat to get to this level. If you use the passcode level up, LEVELUP, capital L, capital U, it'll give you 2 free mastery levels. So we were able to go to 3 right away, and then we got to 4 by playing a little bit this morning. The mastery level is a season pass implemented by Magic Arena to give people a reason to play more. It does grant you a lot of incentives, which we'll discuss, but it also does cost 3,400 gems, or $19.99 plus whatever the taxes in your area are, so a little over 20 bucks for the season pass. I want to start off by saying you do not need to buy the season pass. As you can see here in the lower right hand corner, we do not have one. If you decide for some reason you would like to purchase it, you can purchase it whenever you want, and from my understanding, you do unlock all the previous rewards up to your level. So let's say that you are magically on level 39, it'll unlock you everything down below here in your bar. Now, as you can see, there's a ton of stuff. They definitely try to show you some incentive to buy the season pass. We'll discuss it if you need it or not, or if you should look into it or not. But let me start off by saying I like the idea of the season pass because it does give you a reason to sort of grind a little more. Seeing things like getting the free packs, I mean, you know, anytime you can get free packs just for playing the game, super cool. We'll discuss the Mastery Orbs in a little bit. But as you can see down here, by just buying the Mastery Pass, you get the cool Chandra card back sleeves, you get a Chandra avatar, and you get the Elemental Cat, which hangs out with you on the battlefield while you're playing. He can turn into this sexy flame boy up here, but you do have to get to level 80. That's really hard. We'll discuss that in a little bit. So as you can see here, for being level 1, you get nothing down here. For buying it, you at least get this. For level 2, you get a pack, which is cool, but you'll get a pack and coins if you have the season pass. Level 3 here, we got nothing. You do get a pack for having the battle pass. Now I will say here, some of the things they give you, like right here, a Gorging Vulture full art card. A lot of the cards that they do give you sort of along this path, as you'll see here, aren't very good. This one does include a Planeswalker. Planeswalkers are always neat, they're cool, but I believe they are the starter deck Planeswalkers, so they're not necessarily the greatest of walkie-walkers that you want. Here at level, 11, you got the real Elemental card. I'm pretty sure that card's not going to see much play, if at all. But being able to get stuff like Mythic Wild cards is clearly good. As you can see too, the packs are sort of all over the place here. We got a core set, we got a War of the Spark, We got a Ravnica Legion, so it's nice that it's continually giving you more standard packs to crack as you go, with every other level up here giving us a 20, so you're getting a pack all the time, or most of the time, which does feel nice. It feels like you're actually getting something. Every so many levels as well, you'll get some gems back. There's two ways to look at the gems. The way I choose to look at the gems is, hey, this is knocking 200 gems off the purchase of our next season pass. I don't think I would blow it on packs. That's just me. Now, as you can see here, as you kind of go up, some of the things do change. Uh, you're getting more walkers and stuff like that. And as you can see, it's super full as you go here, all the way up to level, what do we got here? 70, where you're getting 3 orbs, which is pretty amazing. Here you're unlocking your elemental cat in 2 orbs, which is absolutely fantastic. And as you can see here, it goes all the way up to level 100, where you are getting really gorgeous sleeves, I will say, and an orb. And as you can see up top here, the prizes peak out after 72. So once you hit 72, if you have not paid for the season pass, you're looking at absolutely no reason to grind, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Now, there is some issues with this. One, well, at least issues to me. Let's clear this up. They're not necessarily issues or problems for me. One, having to pay 20 bucks for the season pass is a great value to a point. I mean, if you're looking here at 500 and 500 coins, so in a 3-level span, you're getting a pack here, a pack here, a pack here, and you can buy a pack. So within these 3 levels here, you're getting essentially 4 packs. That is nice. I do like that. The way to unlock your masteries, though, and gain experience is through your daily wins. Your first 3 wins of the day net you 100, and I believe this morning I got 150 and 25? Or maybe it was 100 and 250s. And your daily quest of the day, as you can see here, our quest is done, so I can't show you, but these are the ones that are just like, kill so many creatures, play so many green spells, play so many red spells, play so many lands, yada yada yada. Now, as you can see here, number 4 is locked. I am under the understanding that you can only gain 1 level a day, which means their system is flawed because, yes, you can get to 80. If you get the season pass immediately, I believe there's 84 or 81 days to this season pass. You can't go farther than that. Now, they have said that they will add some daily promotions to add levels. As we've seen with the level up code that we shared earlier, you can get some cheap levels that way. Maybe as time goes on, they'll add more. But as it is for now, you cannot actually complete this, which to me is a big issue. Having prizes that mean absolutely nothing that you can't achieve is utterly senseless. Now for the average person, let's just say you're playing maybe 2 days a week, so you're banging out 3 daily rewards. You get your 3 wins. Okay, that's fine. But you're only eligible to gain 1 natural level a day. Well, your quest is probably going to stop you around level 20, so if you do have the season pass, yes, you're getting about 400 gems. Okay, that's really not to me that big of a deal. If you're grinding every day all the time, yes, you will gain some levels, you will gain some packs, you will be rewarded. I will say I love the fact that they give you stuff every level, but I feel like kind of dangling some goods in front of your face, showing you that you can't kind of get them right now, is odd to me. I do not like that. I also want to share something that we found here from the web, which is from their official website. The Mastery Pass were built for late set player fun, hence more events later in the cycle to give out extra experience, which I think is actually good. Hopefully this will get us farther. And then this is kind of discussing the reaching level 100 here. We intend the Mastery Pass to scale or to provide a scaling reward based on the amount you play. The current track rewards are designed to mainly peak at level 80 with the following levels providing a ramp down in value, but from your feedback it's clear that we made a system that doesn't feel great, and it feels even worse when the most obvious way to keep up is to buy levels. Now, to my knowledge, the buying of levels has actually already been removed. I've tried to figure this out here, and it doesn't seem like we can. If they would make you buy levels, I feel like that would just be a completely disingenuous way to say, hey, look, you're leveling up. I understand that it makes them more money. I respect that, but at the same time, that's just a dirty feeling. You're buying packs for your deck. You're buying the season pass, and then they're trying to get you to buy levels. To me, that's just a disgusting feeling. I'm not a fan of that. To continue on here with their official release here, we don't want most players to buy levels, so we're going to pull the purchasing of levels out with our release at the end of the month, which I believe they already have now. We want the folks to have an option to get our best deal by spreading it over time. We put the level purchase in to give players the option to get those last few levels they wanted, but that clearly has made things feel worse. What this is telling me is here, we knew we could bleed people of money. We didn't realize how mad it would make the majority of the community. That's cute, that's great, but honestly, this was a big mistake on their part to think that that would be okay. So to continue on here, yes, that means we are removing an option. But since our goal is to provide a great deal for your play, we are going to put more ways to get experience in than we originally planned. This will likely start with more events that provide XP, and we'll expand it to other options as well as see how things play out. We'll continue to change or to continue these changes to make sure that we both get balance and most importantly the experience of the Mastery Pass right. So this tells us, yeah, we know we messed up, but we had to see how far we could go. Again, I could be reading into this wrong, but as a man who had a small business at one time and sort of understand what has to go on behind the scenes, I feel like that was still just a little dirty. Um, Thank you for your feedback. We appreciate it. We'll continue to make sure that the Mastery Pass is fun and engaging for all types of players, and we will continue working towards making MTG Arena the best game it can. Now, I will say, while I do not love the Battle Pass, and quite frankly, I feel like, or the Mastery Pass, I feel like buying the Mastery Pass kind of, um, while it does give you rewards back, and you definitely can gain value from this, again, seeing here, 1, 2, like I said, in 3 levels you're gaining 4 packs. That's pretty nice. We'll discuss the Mastery Tree here in a little bit. I think at face value, you have to be playing Arena a lot to really get the value out of it. If you're a super casual grinder such as ourselves, where we're really only playing 1 to 3 days a week, I feel like this is not for you. This is for someone who is playing Arena a lot. They are trying to, I want to see if we can buy a level quickly here. Yeah, I don't see a way to do that. Okay, maybe it's only for the people who have bought the pass. Anyway, while I can't sit here and say this is absolutely disingenuous for what they're doing, I do understand that a lot of other games have battle passes now. That's the thing to do. You do get a ton of goodies, which feels good. Looking at this here, we'll go, what does a regular pack actually cost here? We'll just quickly go and look at packs. I don't even know off the top of my head. So 3 packs is 600 gems. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 if you have the battle pass. So right there would be 600 gems, and then 1, 2, 3, so there's another 600. So that's 1200. So I mean, yeah, you can go, okay, well that's, that's a third of my battle pass. That's fine. That's a good way to look at it. I feel like though at that point, if you're going to pay to get paid back for rewards, you might as well at that point, if you're only going to play a little bit, just buy the packs individually. I don't feel like these little coins here are really worth it, especially with one of my bigger gripes, where coins really don't do anything anymore outside of give you packs. I know for some people, that's decided they have to make money, and I do want them to make money. As someone who doesn't have a lot, though, I do need the coin system to get me where I'm going. I can't throw tons and tons of money into this. I wouldn't plan to because, I guess from my perspective, because there's no real resale value on the cards, you really have to be either super passionate about the game or have exposable money to throw into something such as Arena. I do think, though, there is definitely a market for this. Like I said, if you are grinding all the time, I would say absolutely go for it. You're going to get rewarded all the time for gaining levels, which I'm sure will feel good um, on a mental level. Like I said, though, for the casual player or someone who's not grinding a whole bunch, I really don't recommend it. Depending on how they shape up the extra experience rewards to go, I could definitely see switching my opinion and going, you know what, this is absolutely a great value. But I think for now, this is absolutely a hard pass. For anyone who gets it, comment down below if you did get it, how you feel about it, your experiences with it, because like I said, outside looking in, I do not love this at all. I like the idea of it. I do think the execution was a little poor, specifically because, again, the coins are kind of useless. I mean, we're going to go to the store here. So you get the front page of the featured stuff. Absolutely nothing is purchasable with gems, or coins, excuse me, and that's fine. You can't buy gems with coins, that's fine. You got packs here, yes, you can buy a pack of the new set, which is fine. For the bundles here, there's absolutely 0 bundles you can buy that they are showing us. For the guild bundles here, there's absolutely 0 guild bundles to use. There are 2 avatars you can buy with coins. Now I will say for the people who love, let's say Angrath here or Hatui, that's cute, but 3,000 coins for an avatar, it does nothing and it just changes your head in the game. I would rather buy 3 packs. That's just my opinion. I know there's people who love the avatars, go for it. But for me, not worth it. The sleeves, I will say, I like the Lily sleeve art. I think 4,000 coins is a little steep just for sleeves. But as you can see here, that's the only sleeves that you can currently buy with coins. Card styles as well. As you can see here, cannot use coinage. We'll quickly go to the home page here. Right now we have our arena modes on. You cannot participate in sealed. You can participate in the ranked Ravnica Allegiance draft, which is 2 sets ago now. So you're not getting the most current stuff, but you are still getting some use from your coins. Again, no sealed. Traditional core draft does not allow for coinage, but somehow, oh, it's locked. I was about to say, why does it show that we're in? Traditional War, the Spark Draft does not use coins. So right now you can only get packs, a set of sleeves. That's pretty much it. Again, I understand Wizards has to make their money, and I feel like the coins is a cool idea, and it's nice to get free packs. Don't get me wrong. Every pack we're going to open today, I got either through a promo code or their coins. So I can't complain. Any packs is better than no packs. But I do feel like they got really stingy with these coins all of a sudden, and it seems like they've removed everything useful for the coins. Now let's see here for the sealed 20. It's 20, or not 20,000, that would be a lot. 2,000 gems. Should be about half our gems right now, which is fine. You get 200 back for 0 wins. You get 3 packs and 400 gems for 1 win, 6 and 3. And it goes all the way up to 2,200 gems, which is another draft. 300 and 6 wins is pretty much a free draft and 3 packs. Okay, now I will say the scaling for this is nice. But for someone like myself who's not a great drafter, a lot of times we're going to peak out here. So I'm wasting 2,000 gems for essentially 6 packs and a very small refund of gems back. At that point, I'm just going to not participate in these drafts. You need to give me a slightly better incentive, especially because a lot of players who play Arena, myself included, are very casual players. We're not the hardcore competitive grinders, so to continually dump money into stuff like that does become expensive after a while. So I wish they would just do more with the coins. But to not get off topic here, because clearly we are, the mastery thing, I am currently not a fan of this. I want to see how it shapes up. I will say though, again in comments, if you have bought this, tell me how you feel about it. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you want more of it? Because to me this just looks like kind of like a train wreck right now, especially seeing how slowly you level up and stuff like that. I just don't see the true value there. Now to discuss the mastery tree here a little bit. As you get these orbs, that's not what we wanted. As you get these orbs, you can use these in your mastery tree. And when you put your little thing down, which you start here, you would get a full art, Kaikar Wind's Fury. Okay. The next orb you get, you can branch out here, and you can put it in and get a full art of a blue card, a white card, a green card, a red card, and or a black card. And then as you go, you continually put your gems in here, or your orbs, excuse me, to get full art, pretty versions of cards. I like the idea of this. This I really do. Especially because it branches out. If you really want the Infuriate here, you can. And then you can start branching out to other colors, which is kind of cool. I do think out of the starting 4 here, while Murder is not great, I think Murder is probably one of the better options. I do wish the card had text for newer players. I know what Murder does. It's just 2 black and no colorless to destroy a creature. Just saying cosmetic only I feel is kind of lame though. I think some casual players might look at the art and go, well, that looks cool, and it might not do exactly what they want it to do. So I wish they had a way to show you what the text was, not just cosmetic only. I think that's kind of lame. But being able to kind of build into your wheelhouse here, I mean, some of the cards you can get... Oh, wait. No, you start branching out. Okay, so you don't put in the middle right away. So you got the wedge legendaries. Here's for the blue, the Draw from Dreams, which is I think a good card. Another wedge commander, Legion's End, which I do think is going to be a good card. We're not here to talk about that. Kalia, so on and so forth. So I mean, as you go deeper down the trees, you can absolutely get great cards. My problem is though, is that it looks like, looking at the mastery page, you earn orbs very slowly. So again, it's another good idea, but a very slow release of actually getting the beautiful cards you want. I'm unsure how well this will actually work though. For now, I'm just gonna say I'm neutral on it because I don't really understand it enough. If it works the way I think it does, where you gotta put your ball here, and slowly branch out, that's cool. But to have to kind of get really bad, in my opinion, bad unplayable cards to get to the good ones, does make the grind feel a little cheap in my opinion. Like going down the blue tree here, I would love Drawn from Dreams, but I'm not going to play Aether Gust. I'm not going to play Dungeon Geists. I'm not going to play the Cerulean Drake, and I know I'm not playing Winged Words. So I have to get a whole bunch of garbage to get a card I want. Again, I know this is little bonus stuff that they're adding in to allow you to sort of customize the way you play Arena and what you do. That's great, but I feel like stuff like this, the grind is not necessarily worth it. If you did want one of the wedge walkers, like this Kalia here, you have to go down either one of these trees. So we'll just say we go down the red here. We got to get Infuriate. Then we got to get the Flame Sweep. Or I probably just go with the Maw Mouth because it's a rare. Repeat it, of course. And then you'd slide over. Okay, so you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need 6 balls, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you need 6 Mastery Orbs here. And as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So unless there's another unique way to unlock orbs, it's going to take us to level 20 by the time we are getting our pretty Kalia. That's a lot of grinding, and if you can only gain 1 mastery level through grinding, legit grinding a day, you're going to wait almost a month to get 1 card. At the end of that month, you're not going to feel like my hard work paid off. You're going to go, well, at least I have some common cards that I'm probably never going to use. Again, I think really poor execution, um, but I have no hand in this because I haven't done it yet, so I don't know. I have no orbs to put in, or I'd put one in for you. So I feel like this is just a little bit of a flub. Again, my opinion. I don't see the mastery or any of this being good right now at all. That's my personal go on that. As you can see here, we just reset, so we have 0 rank at all. Um, that's whatever. Did they actually add any avatars? Okay, so they'll show you the locked ones. They have not added anymore. See, I wish with every new set that would drop, we would get a newer art, like a new art for Vivian, because we know she's in the set. A new art of Johnny, because we know Johnny's in the set. Now, I know it's not officially out in paper yet, so maybe that's why they're waiting. But I really think the avatars are such a big thing to add to this for the people who care about them, and how slow they are on them. Um, Not really a fan. It's just me again. But I'm more of just the I want to play cards guy. Um, as for the stuff, I don't think they changed anything to like the deck building, at least when I noticed this morning. Yeah, no, not really. That's fine. Um, I will say though, there was some changes to the game I like. First off, the London Mulligan rule came out. I think that that's an interesting rule to play with. I do like it more than the original Mull rule. Yes, I know for some decks it could potentially make them stronger, but I feel like that's just a give and take on it. Um, the other thing I like is if you reveal a card off your deck, we'll just say, I don't know, exploring with an explorer creature, Jadelight Ranger, and you hit 2 lands, a little text box comes up that says these are revealed, and it actually sits there for a little while. So if you don't know what the card does, you can click on it, blow it up, read the text. I do like that change a lot. It feels very, very good, very clean. I haven't had any issues with it yet. I don't know if anyone else has or hasn't. From my experiences, though, we've had no issues so far. It is good to see that they left the daily rewards down here going with the regular card and the coins and all that. I still think that's a good incentive to make people kind of grind for more stuff. I do love that. Like I said, the mastery thing, it's kind of weird that you can't get more than a level a day by grinding. At least I hope that's not that way. If it is, that's very off-putting to me. Um, but overall, I feel like what they've added with this DLC, I think is great, or this newest expansion. I will say again, I don't think the battle pass or the mastery pass is worth it. Just my opinion. The mastery pass will also reset every time a new set comes out, so you have 81 days or however many days until the next set drops or comes out on Arena. They will then dump that, switch it all over. Um, I'm pretty sure they'll do it like the other ones where they just completely dump your level once the month is done or the new set comes out, and you'll restart fresh and get the grind from the beginning again. So For people who like the grind, that's great. For other people, I think that'll be a little off-putting. That could just be me. I also think that there's varying degrees of relevance to the Battle Pass or the Mastery Pass, clearly based on the set. Normally, I'm not a really big fan of core sets. A lot of the cards are just kind of ho-hum at best, as compared to things like War of the Spark, which had a ton of hot fire in it. Um, Dominaria had a ton of hot fire in it when it came out. At least the Ravnica block has Shocklands in it. Um, so I think the other issue too with the mastery thing is that if the set's not that great, getting a whole bunch of packs for it won't really feel fantastic. But at least you're still getting some stuff, which is again very good. Um, but overall, mastery pass aside, I like the couple little changes they did. I also feel like Wizards is very committed to Arena, and they seem to be making the correct steps in the right direction. They've stumbled a little bit here and there, but overall, I'm super happy with the way that things have gone for Arena so far. I think it only has like one or two real issues to me. Um, Again, one with the coins. I just wish the coins were more useful. I don't like the having two currency. I do like the way Hearthstone does it, where there's just one set of currency. I think having two is whatever. But still being able to get free packs is free packs, which is fantastic. I still think it needs a friends list, but overall, the July 2nd update did fix a lot of stuff in the game I did like. I'm just still not sold on the Mastery set yet. So I think what we're going to do here is we're either going to stop this and start with the pack opening, or if you don't care about the pack opening, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on the Mastery Pass, on the updates for people who have played Arena. Lay it on me. Tell me if you like them. Tell me if you hate them. Tell me what you wish Arena had. And with that said, let's get into the pack opening.